Alright guys, I did it. I finally found a replacement for Big Red. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is John and my friends call me Turning Riches 85 here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good so far. You have to bear with me. I woke up with it this morning. This is this afternoon now, but my I don't know, my voice is kind of out a bit. I was kind of watching some football games over the weekend. That's probably why I lost my voice. But anyway, yeah, I found a replacement for Big Red. As you guys know, I told you guys what happened to Big Red with the transmission going out. And was looking, you know, for a long period of time trying to find a replacement truck. And I think I got one. You know, of course, you know, it's got some issues, but I'm trying to work through them right now as we speak, so none of it's going to be a on camera stuff, working on it, because I'm going to try to get it fixed as quick as possible so I can still use it. It is registered in my name. It's already tagged in my name. I already got my original tag from my truck on there. I transferred it over, so it's legal to drive and insured. I just got to work out through some stuff right now it's dealing with, but I'll explain it through the video. And I'm going to tell you guys some incidents I ran with another truck I was looking at similar to this. And I'll just tell you guys right off the bat right away. I was looking at another truck like this one. I'm not going to tell you where, but I went to go look at it and everything was all squared away, and he was going to offer me a decent price for it. He was going to offer me $1,800 for it. But it had a title situation. Because he was, even though he was living here in Tennessee and he bought it from somebody else that was here, but the truck was registered in Alabama and he had it only signed in his name and he never got it registered in Tennessee. And I tried to tell him, you know, you need to get it registered in your name here because legally you can't sell it. He tried to argue with me with it, and I just backed away from him and told him I couldn't buy it because I didn't want to go through that hassle. Because he was giving me a hard time about him having to go get it registered, which, I mean, it's true because he the truck was registered in Alabama, not this one, another one I looked at, and even though he has it signed to his name, it's not registered in his name, so legally he can't sell it. And I tried to tell him that, but like I said, he wanted to argue with it. But this one right here, it's a clean title. I looked at it before I bought it. And I bought it from another guy. He lives out in Lebanon, Tennessee, and he actually works on small engines, but he works as a business. It used to be a hobby, but now it's a business, which is mine is just a hobby right now because I can't, you know, do it full time. But anyway, that truck right here, he had it up for $25 at best offer. I asked him what his best offer was. He said he'll take $2,000 for it. So I jumped on it. It's not the original engine in it. It has an engine from a they got from a junkyard that had 134,000 miles on it back in 2016. They replaced that in the transmission. The transmission shifts good. The engine, I had to go. I'll explain that too, what I had to do to it. But anyway, I'll explain it as we're going through this video. So I'm going to walk you guys around the truck right now. So here it is. New to me, 1999 F150. And doesn't have the 4.6. And it doesn't have the 5.4 liter engine. It has a V6 4.2 liter engine on it. The guy said they replaced the engine on it back in 2016. The engine had 134,000 miles on it. I'll have to look at the repair manual. He wrote it down, the mileage on there and stuff, so I'll have to pull that out and show you. But it's got the 4.2 in it. There, I'll show you guys. Right now I got the hood open because, like I said, I've been doing some stuff to it. So there it is. 4.2 liter V6, which will be good on gas. The only thing I've had to do to it, and it popped on a check engine light, is I was having a number 2 cylinder misfire, for which, you know, before I bought this truck, I asked the guy if he replace the spark plugs, and he said all 3 months ago he did. Well, I'm gonna show you guys the spark plugs on it real quick. Let me bring you guys over here to the trash can. So I already did this last week on it. This is the spark plugs that came out of that truck. I numbered them already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's a Bosch, NGK, NGK, Motorcraft, NGK, NGK. I had a problem with the number 2 misfiring. Well, this is a little bit carboned up. Pretty much all of them are carboned up. This one's the worst though. So, but like I said, I don't think these were spark plugs from 3 months ago, especially because they're all different. Like I said, 4 out of the 6 are NGK. This is the only one that's probably original to the engine. But the only problem is I replaced the spark plugs in it. I'm still having the problem where it's misfiring supposedly on the number 2 cylinder. When he gave me the truck, when I bought the truck, he had another coil that came with it, because I switched it out with the Motorcraft one that was in it. There, I'll show you. Actually, I don't know where I got the coil. Where I put the coil? I put the coil down somewhere, but it was a Motorcraft one. I switched it out with the standard one. It was still popping up the code that I'm misfiring. So I probably need to get new wires for it, more than likely. They look, you know, probably tattered. They probably need some new wires to it there. But I probably need to do an oil change on this thing, and I'm thinking about doing a motor flush to it, which I've already bought it there to put in it. I'll show you guys right now real quick. Here, let me pop you guys over here so you guys can see it. I'm gonna do this. I'm waiting for the truck to cool down a little bit before I do. I bought this. I'm gonna throw it in there and flush it out, and you know, it takes 5 minutes. So I'm gonna pour this in the oil. I'm gonna flush it out and get that all in there and put new in there, which I got. I'm going original. I'm going Motorcraft on it with the oil filter and stuff. Now the oil, I went with Super Tech there. But also this option never came with the fog lights. He got it from a junkyard there and wired them up to the switch with it. He got the switch and wired them up to it. The only problem was on this one, I had to do some work on there, because you know these things had the problem with the odometer not working. So I'll show you guys real quick. In this switch, I had to pull it off to get to the odometer, because I had to take this whole piece off. He only had it, if you guys saw my my post on Instagram before on my old truck, you know, where they put that 12-volt system in there for the extra outlet, and it was just wired up there and taped. This one was the same way. So I had those little heat shrink connectors, you know, you can put on each end of the wire and solder them up in that way, you know, melt it. That's what I did to this to fix this, and now this works. So I'll show you guys. See, it's working. So I'll tell you guys right here. You can hear that ding 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 ding. But see, I fixed it so the fog lights work on there, so that's good. The headlights I gotta clean up, no big deal. But I fixed that so that system works there. It does have high mileage. It has 339,000 on the clock, but like I said, I'm not going to start it up right now because I'm letting it, you know, get completely cold, because I'm going to do this motor flush and oil change off camera on it. But I'll show you guys inside of it real quick. It's got the old school tape deck on it, which I'm okay with. It works. So like I said, clock works and all that. See there. And something I didn't think about doing, I should have done this when I had Big Red, because I had a factory radio I had in it, but you know, I have my auxiliary thing on there where I could, you know, the jack where I can play my music off of YouTube music. So to work, we have these things here. It's a tape and a jack with it, the little, you know, 3.5 mm jack, so I can hook it up to my phone and play my music off of YouTube, and just put this in here and you know, play my music off of that, which I'm okay with because I like to keep everything, you know, original on here. I don't think it's that bad. Also, you'll see why. I'll tell you why I got the coolant here. No head gasket leak. It's just I had to deal with something else on here also I had to fix. You know, I got a bigger glove compartment, owner's manual with it and stuff, so that's cool. You know, got cup holder here, cigarette lighter, which I don't smoke, so that's no big deal. There, got the power outlet, and then the cigarette lighter, which I don't smoke either, so no big deal there. You know, extra storage there, storage there. I've already had to replace this seat because the original seat was tore right in here. I got it over there, I'll show you. I got this at Pull Apart. Me and my mom went there. I went and pulled this off of here, off another F150. I had to pull something off there for the engine too as well. I gotta replace this because the seat belt is tore, which I already got another one for it already. I just gotta take this off and hook this up to it there as well. But I'll show you guys that seat here. Let me go actually over there right now and show you real quick. So this is the original seat that came out of that truck. It's right here. I probably could have patched it up, but this is how bad it was. The foam was coming off of it, so I just, you know, found another seat at the junkyard and just threw that on there. I got this is the seat belt I got to put on there with it. This one's in a little bit more better shape I got from the junkyard, so I'm gonna clean this up before I throw it in there and bolt it up. But that one's gonna go in there as well. Like I said, tires are okay. They are showing some dry rot, so I'm gonna have to probably get new tires eventually for it there. But like I said, the doors, all 4 doors work on there. I'll show you guys. Like I said, it's got an issue right here with this. I'm not worried about that, honestly. It's a work truck. I didn't get it for show. Single exhaust. This came off my Dakota. I threw that on there. It's already registered in my name. I got this. This is open. Got a bigger bed in it, minus the leaves. Got some some hook points there to hook up stuff whenever I find mowers and all that. But it's a bigger bed than my old truck. Like I said, tailgate works. I want to get another one of these for this. I like this flame thing here, but it's I think it's coming off there. I gotta get another one for it. There's a stuff right there. I'm not worried about that either. Like I said, it's a work truck for me, for what I do. This piece is broke. I'm not worried about this. The tail light works, so I'm not gonna mess with that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The windows are tint. I can't open the door from this side because I got my car here. Anyway, fold out mirrors. Like I said, I gotta do an oil change on this thing. I think eventually it's gonna need some oil seals done to it, so I'm gonna have to monitor the oil situation, I think, on it as well. I think it's got a valve cover leak I'm gonna have to deal with, so I'll probably need some valve cover gaskets. No big deal. But let me show you guys the door opening here real quick. Like I said, normally these Ford F-150s, they have the issue with the door. This one actually opens there, so isn't that cool? The other side works as well. And when I was replacing the seat, look, I found some of my money back I got on it. Even got Barney Five's one bullet. It's a 9mm bullet. And also got a $50 here from 1974 too. So that's kind of cool. So like I said, I made part of my money back already there. So that's most of the stuff that came out from underneath this seat, which I already cleaned out. I still got to clean it up some more, so no big deal there. Like I said, oh, that's a seal that's coming off of there. But other than that, you know, it's a solid truck. I mean, it's gonna have issues. When you buy something off Facebook Marketplace, it's gonna have issues, so it's no big deal. Like I said, I would do it for a test drive for you guys, but I don't want to drive it right now, let alone I gotta get this oil changed out on it, because I want to put some fresh in there, and I want to flush it out with all the sludge out of it and make it run a little bit better. So let me get my keys real quick, and I'll show you guys the mileage on this thing, and I'll show you the repair manual on the stuff he's done to it. Okay, when he sold me the truck, he gave me the Chilton's manual to it when he handed me the title. And on the first page here, he wrote on here when he did all this. Back in 2016, he did an engine swap in November. The truck had 250,000 miles on it then. The engine had 134K. In July of 2018, they did a trans swap, and the truck had 271,000 miles on it. And the engine, no, the truck had 271K, and the trans had 137K. So that was back in 2018. So you're talking, you know, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 7 years on the engine, and at least 5 years on the transmission. So there. But you know, like I said, he gave me the manual, Chilton's manual for it, so I was happy for that. But like I said, I'm dealing with a misfire issue with it right now. Also, something else I didn't like, and I hated it. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. I actually got it over here. Let me go pull it over here. Let me bring it over here real quick. Where did I set it? Here it is. And you guys know what this bolt is? You guys think you might know what it is? It goes to the engine block. It is a knock sensor connector that goes on that truck. Why do I have it in my hand? Well, I was getting an error code on my scanner, not my regular scanner, but a King Bowen scanner I got, and it told me I had a knock sensor issue. Well, I started looking to see where the knock sensor was. He had it hooked up where this bracket is, right here. It was hooked up to this bracket right here where my finger is. There was a hole there. He had it right there, and it was zip tied with cable ties. I'm like, okay, that's not supposed to work. Well, I'll show you guys real quick. Hang on, I'm gonna go get my flashlight, because we went to the, that was another reason why I went to the junkyard too that day. I'm gonna put my flashlight and leave it out here with me. Okay, anyway, let me pull my phone out. I'll show you guys real quick here. Hopefully not the light will pick it up. I'll get you guys underneath here if I can. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. I'll have to get a better light on it. There's a knock sensor connector that's straight ahead. There. It hooks up to the engine block. Well, it was broke on there. So I went to the junkyard and picked another one up for it. And let me get you guys out of here. I went and got it, and it was, you know, unfortunately I dumped a whole bunch of coolant there at the junkyard to get it, but I got it. The bolt that connected on there, and this, I grabbed that along when I got the seat, and I got the seat belt for it. I thought I brought my flashlight out here. I guess I didn't. I was trying to look for it, and I don't know what I did with it. I guess I put it in the garage. Anyway, but like I said, he didn't have the knock sensor connector up. I hooked it up there just to help with it, because it's where it's supposed to be. And of course, I don't know why the wires didn't want to line up correctly with it. That's it right there. So I had to not hook it up right there. I tried to make sure it was not near the engine pulleys there, but I got it hooked up. But like I said, I'm still dealing with a misfire issue, which I've already taken this off, and you know, while I was running, and it's sparking like it should, so it's not a coil issue, I don't think. And I don't think it's a spark plug issue. I might have something else going on with it. I don't know fully yet. But I do need to change the oil in it first before anything else. Maybe that will kind of help it out some, but that's where I'm going to do that motor flush with it too as well. But I'm going to probably go get my flashlight again, and I'll show you guys that knock sensor that I had to replace on there. And then I'll get the keys out, and I'll show you guys the mileage on this thing too as well while we're at it, before we end this video. Okay, now if you guys look straight ahead in the screen right there, I'll put a little arrow or something right there, you guys can see it. That's where the knock sensor is supposed to go. And like I said, that bolt was missing where I couldn't do all that, so I did the right thing, and I hooked it up and put it on there. And like I said, I got it all squared away. I wanted to put everything back to where it was on it. So let me go ahead and get you guys back out of here again. I just wanted to show you guys where I had that at. I'm not going to start this up because, like I said, I'm waiting for this engine to get cold, completely stone cold, so I can put this stuff in here and flush that oil out there. So I'm just going to turn the key, and I'll just show you guys the mileage on here real quick. I gotta get another key made for it because this one's wore out, so the key had some issues with it, so I'm gonna try to get another one made if I can for it. But anyway, I'll just flip the key over. Get you guys in there, see? 339,894 on there. Okay, so like I said, it's got high mileage. I don't care. I'm not worried about high mileage. As long as the thing runs and drives, I'm good with it. So that's no issue there. Like I said, what do you expect for a 1999 truck? And I think for $2 grand it's not bad. It's got some issues I gotta fix. I like that it's got the vent visors on there. The one on the passenger side I gotta re-glue because it's starting to come off. I think it's right here. This part's starting to come off. I'm probably just gonna put some adhesive on there and fix that. But like I said, I like it. I gotta get used to it because it sits higher up than my old truck did. But you guys let me know in the comment section below if you guys think I did good on this or not. I know the only thing that's kind of worrying me is the misfire issue. But I'm gonna try to, you know, I bought seafoam I'm gonna throw in there and run it. Maybe that'll help clean it out, the injectors out and all that. Maybe it probably needs that. It probably needs an Italian tune-up too. Probably blow it out on the highway, probably get it cleaned up too as well. The air filter is okay on it, I checked that, but I'll probably get a new one eventually. I gotta clean up this battery terminal, even though he got this from a junkyard, but the battery terminals I don't like well, I don't like all this corrosion on there. I gotta clean up too, so I gotta get that all squared away. There, I'll have to spray some stuff on there as well. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. Alright guys, so what do you guys think? You guys think I did alright on this purchase or not? You think I got a raw end of a deal on something? Yeah, he wanted $2,500 and he took less than $2. He said that was his best offer, was $2, so I'm okay with it. Well, it's like I said, I got some issues to deal with on it. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is the misfire issue. So hopefully it's nothing too serious that I can deal with. I already changed out the spark plugs. They got Motorcraft SP-504 spark plugs in it, and they're gapped where they're supposed to be. Either it's supposed to be gapped on the, according to that thing, between 52 and 56 thousandths. I put them in the middle at 54. But other than that, you know, it's not bad. I want to find a nickname for it because, you know, Big Red was, you know, my 94 Dakota. It was red, so I called it Big Red. I don't know what I'm going to nickname this one. I looked at some names online, and they came up. They had some crazy ones there. One was called Black Beauty, which I know Henry from Mowers and Blowers, that's his Murray mower he's got at his mom's house up there in New York where he lives. That, but I don't know yet. I know sometimes, you know, you get the ones. I know the engines were the 4.6 and the 5.4. You had to worry about the spark plugs, you know, blowing out of it. So I didn't know if I wanted to deal with a V8 engine there. So when I saw this one and he said it was a 4.2 liter V6, and I was like, okay, I can deal with that. And you know, if you guys haven't watched Casey from Ellis Mowers, you know, Ellis Mowers and More, go check him out. He reached out to me on Instagram when I posted this. You know, he told me, because he has a F150, but his has the 5.4, I think. Either the 4.6 or the 5.4 V8. I know it's a V8 there. His is almost like the Super Cab too as well, but his is just the V8 version of it. You know, he reached out to me and said, hey, you know, you got a decent one there with the 4.2 in it, you know, and they're run good. I'm not sure what his mileage is on his truck, but he said he's happy with it for what he uses it for, because like he said, his is a work truck like his when he goes and gets mowers and stuff. And, you know, I watch him when he on his videos when he's using it to pick up items too, and hopefully enough I'll pick up something with this one when I do get it all squared away. Right now I'm not seeing anything to pick up, so I haven't used it yet, which I'm okay with because I want to get it all squared away before I use it. I only put like 37 miles on it so far since I've got it, since I reset the trip odometer. And like I said, I had to go in there and fix the issue with that truck because, you know, the instrument panels had the common issue with the odometer not working. So I went on YouTube and I looked it up where I had to solder, and I went and soldered the points where they were, and I fixed that, so now the odometer works on there now and all that. But like I said, you guys get on the comment section and you guys let me know if I did good on this truck or not. I know it's probably still up for debate because I told you guys the issue is going on, and I know eventually it's going to need some stuff resealed on it. I know there's spots where I saw where it's leaking oil, so it's probably going to have to need some stuff resealed again. But I just have to keep it monitored and watch it. That's no big deal though. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up there. Thanks for dealing with me with my voice going out like it is. I don't know what it was. I woke up this morning to it. Yeah, probably because I had the air on last night, but it was warm in the house, so that's probably why. But anyway, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up there. Check me out on Instagram. If you guys are new to the channel, think about subscribing, and maybe we'll see more of this truck. And you guys tell me what a good name would be for this truck here. This 99 F-150 here with the 4.2 liter engine. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, You guys keep on turning those wrenches. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. Catch.